We have a 75-year-old widow, and again, I asked what her main goal in life was, and she said, honey, at this stage, all I want to do is make my life more simple, and I want to make sure that the kids, she has 2 children, enjoy this money now rather than waiting for me to die. So let's look at the parameters of this case. Again, her home, which is paid for, $200,000. Of course, I asked her, is this home very livable? Is there a lot of stairs? No, got the home set up. I should be able to die in this home, Lord willing. So, okay, the home situation is taken care of. She has an IRA. This was left to her by her husband, worth about $300,000. And remember now, this is one of the things that really confuses her. She has to take out RMDs because she's over the age of 73. Not that big of a deal, but this kind of stuff really bothers people. They're worried they're going to miss one and have all these penalties. And currently, she's with a money manager, and I asked what they're charging. She didn't know. And actually, she said it's been all over the place. She's getting nervous about it at her age. It's been going up. It's been going down. It's been a roller coaster. She's not real happy with all of this risk. I asked her if she's talked to the money manager. He said, don't worry about it. You got plenty of money in the bank. Now, keep in mind, here's a conflict of interest, folks. Remember, most money managers, including us through our Charles Schwab, they make money on your money whether you do or not. They're charging a recurring fee. In this case, it was about 1.5%. So obviously, they're making $4,500 a year, whether she does better or does worse. Not a great deal for somebody that's 75 and doesn't like a lot of risk. Now, over at the local bank, she had a combination of CDs and money markets of $300,000. I asked her if she was using any of that, and she said, no, not really. I said, what are you doing with the interest? She said, I'm just compounding it, which she's also compounding her taxes if she's not very careful here. And then she had fixed income. This was pension and Social Security coming in of about $4,000 a month. And I asked her if that was plenty of money. She said, more money than I even need. Remember, folks, the financial world would have you believe that as you get older, because of the effects of inflation, you need a gajillion dollars. What I've seen, barring some sort of health catastrophe, it's quite the opposite. In fact, put this up full screen here, and we talk about it all the time. It's called the 3 halves of life. And notice this young lady is in what we call the second half. The money going down, we want it actually going down. We want to get it out of her name because she doesn't need it. She's not spending any money. So you look at this and you say, okay, Tony, what's your point here? What are you suggesting? Well, what I was suggesting is when she mentioned kids enjoying the money now, she has 2 children. So I said, hey, what if we could get out of this whole RMD mess, take care of the taxes, because these taxes are probably going to go up. By the way, she was unaware that when she passes away, the tax tumor, as I like to call it, doesn't go away when she dies. No, it gets passed on to her kids. Okay, so in general, now again, folks, don't run out and do something like this. This takes a lot of planning and creativity, and it is very specific to this situation. But here's the kind of thought process I went through. So I had her come back in, and I had her 2 adult children come in. Now, keep in mind that from a gift tax standpoint, each person in this world can give up to $18,000 per year per child tax-free. So in this case, I said, ma'am, what if we could get rid of that RMD and over the next couple of years give it all away to charity, church, and your children and just get rid of all these taxes, and then when you die, not if you die, when you die, the money that's left over that will go to the kids would be completely tax-free. And she was like, yes, let's do that. I'm tired of worrying about these taxes. So what we're going to do is we're going to accelerate this. I'll put a big arrow going up. We are going to intentionally take out way more than her required minimum distribution. You see, all she's doing is postponing the taxes. And with the 2025 laws expiring, taxes are probably going to go up. Then we got to think about what happens if the kids inherit this. They both make good money. That's going to get piled on top of their taxes. This is a disaster. So we're going to accelerate the money. We're going to pay the tax now, get rid of that tumor over the next several years, gift all this money to the kids, right? After she's paid taxes, she can gift that money to the kids tax-free, and she can watch them use and enjoy that. Then you say, well, what's this got to do with conflict of interest? Well, we're going to go get that money from the money manager, move it to Charles Schwab. The fees are going to be half what they're charging, and in roughly 4 years, there is no more IRA. So follow what we're saying there. Our fees will come down, and by the end of the 4th year, we will get no fees. So she's going to go from paying $3,000 to $5,000 a year probably for the rest of her life to in 4 years have no fees, no more tax tumor, and watch the kids enjoy what they've worked so hard to accumulate during her and her husband's lifetime. Now, that's what I call a worry-free retirement.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.